It's on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? And we know that's not really come out now and put together some nice plays.
10. Breeze. 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The last completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Breeze. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25.
Go. At their own 26-yard line. Set. Look, Katie. 53 is the mark. Run your job.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 26, check 26. 20. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
53 to Mike. 53, check 53. Hey, tight.
3rd and long. It's Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And an alley to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pick up there. Now this time he'll look to throw. McCaffrey with a first down. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, watch it. Check 40. Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a first down past the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 51 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. These two teams all tied after one. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. They want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
On 2nd and 12, Newton. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Let's go. Hey, we got minus 53.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And almost picked off. I guess.
But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
20. Mike, 53, Mike. We got it. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got.
Gun.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Got a man. It's right. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
First down, Panthers.
Set. 188.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose one. Jumper.
Gun.
From the 50, Newton. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the end zone.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Well, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll roll him, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes on the move to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there the defense won the battle. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
59. Hey, we got to get to the ball. Yellow. Check 3. 15. 59's Mike. Check. 59. We own it.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep. And this is caught at the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Okay, Patty, I see you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Gun.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Watch the pass. Eight. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming. Let's go. And please.
A final shot before the break. Newton trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And now a shot into coverage downfield is complete. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 55 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.